I'm really.
Is it perfect? There it is.
Yeah, I can see. Okay, cool. We're live. Waiting for it to come up.
Yeah, my notifications don't. They come up like 5 minutes after the live has already started.
Oh, for real?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's silly. Because I didn't do oh, there it is. Okay, I got it.
Moment of silence.
Hey, Chaotic Neutral.
Oh, wait.
We're going live on YouTube and Facebook if you want to join us there for our live recap of this week's episode. So if you want to join the chat, hop on over. And how many times are you going to wave?
I thought it shows up. I'm just making sure.
No, because we wave, you'll be like, oh, hey. And then it shows, oh, Take a Safe Spot waved at you.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So welcome to another recap of Take a Safe Spot. I'm your host, Leah, joined by my co-host,
Kayla. I'm not in. There it is. Sorry. Oh, they said they'll hop on YouTube.
Okay. Thank you, Chaotic. Yes, we did. Hey, Janai.
Hey, Janai.
Yeah, we did switch days this week just because KK has to work. So we're kind of playing with the days. We may have to push to Friday, but Friday we have a family call, so we couldn't do Friday. So we're doing Wednesday. But thank you for being on. I appreciate you. It's good having you back.
I know.
I mean,
it's been a minute. Like, what has it been, 2 months? How longer than that has it?
Yeah. It's been a while. So, but it was great. I was listening back to the episode, and I mean, I still feel like you're Sinclair.
I don't know why. Like, why would you say Sinclair out of all people? Okay, if Sinclair was never a character, who would you say?
If Sinclair was never a character on Living Single, what other character would you be?
Yeah.
I mean,
like who?
You could there's no like Sinclair. You embody Sinclair. Like you could. I wouldn't have you as Khadijah because you are not that. You are not that assertive. I couldn't have you as Regine because you are not that bougie and selfish. And I couldn't have you as Max because you're more focused on family than your work. So
yeah, but she's driven.
Wait,
I'm not.
Right, you don't want to go to work.
I do. Now
that we're in this environment, yes, you do want to go to work.
Yeah,
but
we're not speaking about the past.
Oh my gosh, I can't even. She says, "Woo, yes, woo."
I don't think.
Woo.
I don't
do you agree? If you've seen Living Single, do you think that she's more of a Sinclair, Regine, Khadijah, or Max? That's.
I feel like I'm all of them.
Hey, no, you're not.
Why not?
You're not gonna get on here and not no.
Okay.
No.
I feel like I am.
No, you're not.
Like just take little pieces of it.
No, absolutely not.
And combine it and that's me. Yeah.
Tell me how you're Max. Go ahead.
Because she's passionate about her job.
No.
But I'm not saying I don't have to be passionate about the same thing that she's passionate about. But
I do agree. Out of those 4 choices, you embody her the most. Okay, so why don't you think that you're Sinclair?
She's clueless. Like,
for those of you who watched the episode, there was a phrase Kayla could not get together. Do you know the phrase?
What phrase? You know, you talk about the spur. You made me draw. In the spur of the moment. Is that what the phrase you're talking about?
Spur of the moment.
That's what I just said, spur of the moment.
Yeah, but before that, you were saying it's spare of the moment.
Because I thought moving good.
No. So, but she's upset because she doesn't want to be Sinclair. She doesn't want to be Sinclair. And I'm just like, you are Sinclair. It's okay. She's not just ditzy. It's not like she's Junior. She's a one-dimensional character.
Oh God.
She has a loving heart. She cares for Overton.
Okay, besides her caring for Overton, which
she cares about her work. She's very passionate in acting in the arts. You're passionate in the arts and you're drawing.
When do I draw?
You draw a lot. Well, you did draw a lot, but you do all of the graphic design for Take a Place Pod. So
I guess. You got okay.
Kayla, you're not helping your kids. Truly go yourself. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. She was always happy and positive and saw the bright side of every situation. I don't know why you see her as ditzy.
I think it's because I see her as just so clueless and never know what's going on with her surroundings. But I feel that's you guys are saying that's me. Like I can't get over the fact that how I can't get over the fact of how clueless she is. So I'm like, why am I?
If you don't like the reflection in the mirror, it's okay.
What are you trying to say?
It's okay.
What are you trying to say?
It's okay. I'm saying you are very similar to Sinclair. She is such a loving, trusting person. Like Janae said, always looking for the bright side, always caring for her family, wanting the best for everyone.
Okay.
She has a few moments where I'm just saying.
Why did you go up a few octaves?
I'm just saying. Hey, Jocelyn.
Hey, Hattie.
I'm just saying you're more of Sinclair than anybody else on that show. It's okay though because she's great. It's a great role to have. You're the glue that holds everybody else together. Hey guys, stop fighting the woo woo woo.
Oh
it's okay.
Really? Okay.
She was singing in the bathroom with everybody. It was great.
I can accept that. My heart is still open.
Now we switching TV shows. Jesus. So this episode, we got to do questions. Like I said last week, we are doing something a little bit different with the live shows where I want to kind of get to know more of the guests that comes on, get to hear a little bit more of their story, hear a little bit more of how they really just take up space in their world, and have a little bit of fun. So my first question is, what is something that you learned about yourself as an adult? Doesn't have to be that deep. I just want to know, what is something that you learned about yourself as an adult?
As an adult? It's not for me. Adulting, being an adult, it's a lot of work.
You have 2 whole children.
I know, but just being an adult itself is a lot of work.
Who else is going to do it? See,
I feel like you got these always deep questions that
okay. So I'll lighten it up. What I have learned about myself is that I am not the best wing woman, and I say that because I am a very talkative person, and I get along with a lot of different people. So we were at a church function. Okay, we were at a church function, and I was one of the supervisors and hanging out with one of the teams or whatever. This young woman talks to me. We're buddies, not really friends, but we're buddies. She goes, "Oh, I like that guy over there," and I was like, "Oh, go talk to him." She was like, "Oh, I'm nervous," and I was like, "Well, he's not really scary or anything. Look, I'll go talk to him. I'll show you how it's done, right?" So I go, I go to go talk to him. 5-10 minutes in the conversation, I have this man's first and last name, how many siblings he has, where he's from, what he does for work, where he went to school, what his life goals are, all this, right? So I have all this information, right? And when he does this lean in, I realize like, oh, no, not for me. No, I didn't. This recon was not for, I wasn't. Hey, so I'm going to go. So I went back to her and was like, hey, he's nice. Go talk to him. And I realized then I'm not a good wing woman.
Wait.
I'm not.
What made you go talk to him?
I was showing her that it's easy to go talk to people. Like, all it takes is say hello.
But yeah,
that's what I was showing her.
Were you really showing her that?
I was showing her. Hey, Lay. Girl, that defeats the whole purpose of being a wing woman. So this is what happened. After I came back, it was like, see, it was easy, right? I got this information, blah, blah, blah. I think I had everything except like his parents' name or whatever. So when you let a guy talk, he tells you everything. So I came back and I was like, hey, so-and-so, come talk to meet my friend or whatever. This is my friend so-and-so. And he was like, oh, you was the loud one coming in the room. And she was like, oh, you were in there? I didn't know. And nothing really. I mean, they went out and their knees touched, but that was it. That was the only thing that happened from that. So yeah, I'm a terrible wing woman. That's what I've learned about myself.
Yeah, Mike said you're not a good wing because you're a stealer.
I'm not a stealer. I am not a stealer. Listen, and Mike, get on YouTube or Facebook, whichever one they're on. Oh, hey, Rachel. Listen. I am the best me I know how to be, and I know I'm not a good wing woman.
But if someone, so hold on.
Don't send me to get information
because then you would have been.
I didn't want him. The thing is, I was not interested in him.
So why did you go and get all this information?
No, I went over to talk to him to show her how easy it was.
Okay, hold on. Were you flirting?
No, I was talking. I was not interested in him at all. I was not flirting with him at all. It was just, oh, hey, how's it going? Do you like working with kids? What do you want to do? Oh, you're a football player. Oh, that's why you walk around with your chest out. That's cool. So what else do you do? And nothing he was saying made me interested in him. I was just like, hey, so are you seeing anybody? No, I'm not seeing anybody. I was like, oh, here's my friend.
No, I feel like you should have brought your friend over with you.
Her knees were buckling, her upper lip was sweaty, okay, like then. she was nervous.
Or do that scary. Have them come to you.
Look, I introduced them, okay? Really. Hey, Rachel.
Hey, Rachel.
Hey, Antoinetta. Oh, thank you.
Hey.
Thank you. Girl, you're supposed to be over there to talk the other girl up.
Right.
Look. Okay.
Did you tell him anything about yourself?
No.
So you just let him talk the whole time?
No. I'm sorry. I only brought myself up enough to get more information out of him. Like I was like, oh, I'm not from here. Where are you from? Like that's what it was.
So many things wrong with that.
Yeah, listen. I am not I'm naturally like outgoing. That's what it is.
Which means
I'm naturally outgoing. Listen, I am naturally outgoing. I don't have to understand the everything about the everything. I just wanted to show her how easy it was to converse with another person. That's all it was.
I still don't.
You should have told her to go home. Look, listen. Okay, I think we're missing the point. I was not interested in him. I had no interest in this dude.
But your actions say otherwise.
I was just showing as an example how easy it is to talk to somebody.
So, did she hear any of the conversation that you and the guy had?
Listen, she was across the room. So if I was here,
that's even worse.
If I was here, I said, girl, let me show you. It's really easy. Just go up and say hi. Because she was like, oh, my knees are buckling. I'm so she was so nervous. And I was just like, girl, what? We are in our 30s? What are you doing? What are you talking about?
Why?
You have children. Like, go and talk to this man. And she was really, really nervous. So I was just like, okay, let me just go talk to him, show you how easy it is to talk to somebody. I came back and she was like, she was asking me questions. And I was like, after the third question, I was like, why don't you go over there and talk to him? No. Either do what I guess girls do or go talk to him, whatever, do something.
But you know how on the flip side of it, I feel like that can be not what's the word I'm looking for? Like, say for instance, if we're not sisters, right?
Yeah.
And where I'm in the same situation where I'm the girl who is nervous for some reason and can't go talk to the guy.
Yeah.
Now, if I see that you are going to go talk to him, it's kind of like now you want him because I said something.
No,
so now I'm like, no, I don't want to go talk to him anymore.
No, here's how the conversation went. I said, she was like, oh, girl, did you see him? I said, see who? Oh, did you see da-da-da? Mm-hmm. And I was like, who? And so she was like, she pointed him out. And I mean, he's tall or whatever. So she was like, oh, the tall guy. And I was like, oh, yeah, I saw him, whatever. And so I was like, I don't know him, though. Like, is he new here? Oh, he's new, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay. And she was like, oh, I want to go talk to him. But she does this thing of just like, I want him to look. So I'm going to make a scene, but I don't want to go talk to him. And I said, girl, just walk over there and talk to him. And I was like, you doing all this work, throwing these water bottles around. Like she's doing extra, like, like extra stuff. And I was like, just go talk to him. And she was like, I can't. I said, it's easy. Let me show you. And then I went to go talk to him. I went to go talk. That's what it was. It was like, oh, like, it's easy. Let me show you. I'm going to just go over there and talk to him. It wasn't a situation of just like, girl, you don't want him, I'm going to get him. Because I'm still not interested in him.
I know, but I'm saying, like, okay, so you know me. So things like that are not easy for me. I would make some type of motion or like, you looking at me?
Why?
Just looking at me?
Just go. Because here's my thing. I need to go and talk to a guy because what if he looks good and then I walk over there and he'd be like, hey girl, how you doing? I don't want that. I don't want to hear that voice. I don't want to hear that voice. I don't want to hear that voice. Listen, I wasn't interested. I'm still not interested.
Or now that we got masks, you be like, hey, can you take your mask off first?
Mask down. So what do you do? Listen, I didn't go out with him. They went out, I guess. It was a thing. They kind of went out and it was like, their knees touched, and that was it. And I was like, oh, okay.
The knees touched?
Yeah, she was like, yeah, she said,
what kind of elementary school? Oh, we touched knees.
Oh, our knees touched. But that was it. It was just like, oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, but that's easy for you and maybe hard for someone else.
Thank you.
I was just saying, listen, we are in a neutral setting. It's an event for we're all like team leads for the kids or whatever, high school, middle school kids together. It shouldn't be this hard. Like, just go say hi. Like, even if you were in a situation of like, oh, we're on a team together. Hey, I just want to introduce myself. How's it going? But if you have these ulterior motives and these tensions in the back of your head,
like if you like somebody, like, ooh, because especially if you like someone, it's easy to be attracted to someone based off their looks.
Yeah.
And you don't want to say the wrong thing for them to be like you're a turn off to them now.
Listen.
So I get it as to why it's not easy to just go up and talk to a guy. Because I'd be like, even with somebody, so look at look. So I'm looking for shade, but look at me. Like that's what I do. And then if you look at me again, oh gosh. So now I see that you noticed me, and I know you noticed me. So I'm not looking anymore. You got to make that first move. Yes. I gave you the opportunity.
First of all, guys don't be recognizing hints like that.
Well, they
let's not give them too much credit. They don't recognize hints like that.
I gave you that hint. I double looked.
No.
I double looked. The second one was a little bit longer than the first time.
Listen, no. This is how y'all are. No. I need you to get it together. Listen, I'm just trying to bring joy to people. That's all I am. This is what I'm doing.
Really?
Yes. If his voice turns, then you'll have a best friend.
Oh,
no,
gosh,
I couldn't. That voice would be annoying to me. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. That was a love connection.
He's touching a love connection. I wonder if it was an awkward knee touch. Like, oh, sorry.
No, it stayed there for a minute. They were like, "It's a nice day."
That's weird.
And I was like,
that's weird.
If you're not interested, just say you're not interested. Like, you were nice to look at. That was cool. We're now moving on.
So would you, if you were her in the situation, would you rather be told right then and there you're not interested? Really?
Rip the Band-Aid off. Don't lead me on. Don't know. If you are not interested in me, tell me right then. Don't sit here and be like, man, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but if you gonna lead me on and hurt my feelings, or you're gonna hurt my feelings right then and I'll respect you.
But would it be tell you right then and there, or at least go on a date and see where it can go?
No, okay. I respect if a person says, if a guy tells me, oh, I don't date big girls. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Like, I'm not your type. I get it. Because I also don't date short, bald-headed dudes. Like, you're not attractive to me either. So, moving on. So, just moving on. We're not gonna do this. We're just gonna respectfully accept both persons are not there. Listen, you don't meet my preference. So we're gonna move on. That's what we're gonna do. Because why do short guys want to talk to me? Listen, I will throw you. No.
Why would you throw him?
I don't know. Like, I just be like, man, oh, you're mad. That's so cute.
You are so mean. You are so mean.
I can't date a short guy because he got to be able to take it.
Oh my gosh. I can just see him storming off, having a full-blown tantrum.
And like, oh, don't worry, he'll tucker himself out. It's okay. He'll tucker himself out.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, I am understanding, and if social anxiety is your thing, I'm not your hype woman. I can't be that for you. I'm sorry.
You're terrible. What the world?
What do you mean?
What do you mean what I mean?
What do you mean?
If you see somebody that's really struggling,
listen, I was trying to understand. I said, walk me through this. She said, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go over there, my knees are gonna buckle, my lip is gonna sweat. I'm gonna I'm gonna get hot, and I'm just like, why? I don't understand.
Nervous. You know how when you about to do something, you got the BGs and they just start going. Like, you can't control it. Like, so I could get
So I think the only time that happens though is when you feel that other person is better than you. Like, you feel like you're punching way above your weight.
Then with the guy?
Yeah, like
like above her standards?
Yeah, so if you're talking if you're talking to somebody and you think they're better than you, so you're like, man, I want to make the best impression, because my thing is, I reached a point, I'm gonna either impress as me or be unimpressive as me. And you like me or you don't. But I'm not rude about it, but
are you though?
Listen, we're going to the comments. I'm not rude. I'm not rude about it. I just am who I am.
Oh, really? Okay. I can accept that. My heart's still open.
Listen, it's okay, Sinclair. Listen,
I'm talking about the knees touching. That was weird.
Yeah, it's just a little.
I don't get that. Like,
just no, we're just out. We're both wearing shorts.
I was going to say our elbows touch.
It's like, oh, he breathed near me. I felt it. Short foreheads. Listen,
I cannot.
I'm just saying. They want a China doll, not a rag doll. Listen.
Okay, Bam. That's from Medea.
Oh man, listen.
Rachel.
Listen. Height shaming. Listen, I don't shame in height.
You like what you like.
I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get mad. Tell me up front that I'm not. Don't give me a pity date. Don't, because it will be the worst day of your life.
Would you
if I found out that this is a pity date? Oh,
really?
Oh,
what would you do if you found out, like after the date, though? Or would you rather? What would you do if you found out after the date that it was really a pity date?
If I found out after the date, like how did I find out?
He was like, after you guys are pretty much closing the date by saying your goodbyes, and he's telling you like, sorry, didn't really want to go on this date, but I kind of felt bad, but I'm not that interested in you.
Have you ever been mushed to the face? Like, that's why it's so funny. I feel like that's like that would be my immediate reaction. Like, I could have been at home. I had movies to watch, work to be done. You made me put on shoes and pants to go on a date with you that you didn't want to go out with. Like, I wasted clothes and hours of my time to entertain your boring stories.
You know what? That would be an awkward drive home.
Like, I feel like that would be one time I would straight up mush a guy in the face. Like, I just be like, because he's spineless at that point. He ain't got no spine, so he just go fall over. And just, I feel like he's just gonna get mushed in the face. That's what that is.
I cannot.
Listen, everybody has their preferences, and I'm not mad at it. When it's only when people try to use their preferences to like down other people. That's the only time that I get ticked off about it. Like, I date tall guys because short guys are trash, and it's like I would never say short guys are trash.
It's like that one person who hurt you,
right?
Like, what was it with Janine when she said people allow like that one thing and ruin the rest of life for them, so they never want to go back to it again.
Yeah,
like, I'm just like, get over it first of all.
Yeah, I feel like it's people try to call other things that they don't like trash. They try to make it seem like what they have or what they do or what they prefer is better.
Yeah.
And it's not better, it's just what I like. Like, I like tall guys. It's just what I like. That don't make them better or worse than short guys. It's just what I like. So I also don't get bent when dudes are like, I want a chick who looks like Beyonce while they're struggling to keep their hairline together. That's like, it's just what it's a pipe dream, but it's just what they like.
Why is it always the people who got the most struggle? Like, sorry, like their teeth is like this. I just went, ooh. Dental.
Oh gosh. I'm like, ooh, yo, you, ooh, no.
So many things.
Listen, so I don't share. Like, one dude, 300 plus pounds. I am sure. He told me that he wouldn't date me because he prefers to date a Brazilian chick. because they have shapes that he wants. And I was like, all of you?
I can't. He turned the fan on this side of here. That was the light. I can't see straight. Listen.
Listen. Oh, Jesus.
Did you see that to my face? Why are you so direct? Like, why?
Listen, rip it off like a Band-Aid. I feel like nobody in his life told him.
Why are you?
Nobody in his life told him, so I had to be the one. Put your legs together. We got a show to do. Come on.
My side hurt.
Come on. Put your show together. Come on.
I'm trying.
Oh, okay. Oh. Get your legs together. Oh, Lord. Oh, okay. Kayla, we are behind in the comments. Get your life.
I'm trying. Okay.
Why are you rocking back and forth? What are you doing?
It's out of here.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. I put the fan on.
I know.
You're fine. I have no idea what happened with the comments. I mean, I know the comments are here. Where did I leave off?
I don't even know.
Face much of the grown man, the violence, the audacity. Look. What did I say? Oh, I said, don't give me a pity date. You don't have to worry about getting your face mushed.
Oh, hey, Drake. Drake's
hey, Drake. Drake, come on to YouTube. This is where we're
the parties.
I forgot that we were running on Instagram, actually. But the comments of people are on YouTube and Facebook. Rachel says, I say that all the time. Everybody has their preferences.
You spot on with that.
Yes, right. It's not better. It's just what you like. Yeah. Listen. Whew. Goodness.
Oh,
chewing gravel. Yes.
Her teeth.
Yes. Rachel knows what's going on. Funny when guys don't like you. They're conveniently short, no hairline, or jacked teeth. Have you seen some of the guys who tried to approach me? Have you not? I've never seen a good-looking dude who I was genuinely attracted to has come to tell me, I don't like you.
Have you had where you could smell the person first?
Oh gosh, no.
They stink?
Sir, your smell is disrespectful. Like you,
like, it just smells you in the face. And I was like, oh, but I said, like, I never ever like talking about people's like body odor or anything out loud.
Out loud? What do you do? Whispering?
I do.
Did you
smell? No. So
did you?
I was like, oh my gosh, what does that smell? And I think he just got back from the gym or something because he was so sweaty. But it's like that gym smell, but people put Axe over it or something.
Oh gosh.
And I was like, oh gosh. And so I saw him out of the corner of my eye because mind you, I was making eye contact with him. And he made a U-turn into my back. And I was like, I'm so sorry. But
No, I leave it. I leave it. I can't. Mm-mm.
I can't do the smell.
No, I can't. No, I don't want to. No. But yes, I will absolutely, yes, no.
What? Was that English?
I don't know if it was English. I'm trying to remember where we left off.
The fact that you said all of you, I still can't get over that.
Listen, you can't tell me that you don't want me when I wasn't really like, I'm not trying to be your girlfriend or anything. And you, like, we're genuinely just hanging out. And he says, I wouldn't date a girl like you. I want somebody who's like Brazilian or whatever. It's just like it just comes out. Like,
do you look at them different? Because it's like for me, I always think somebody wants somebody who looks similar to them. You know, like for me, my preference is I don't have a body weight, I guess you could say, preference. That I like. I'm more so like a personality. I'm not like face and like how you look. More so personality. And so if you look similar to me, like your body type, that's fine with me. But for someone who is either skinny or big, and they say they like the opposite, and they try to downplay people who don't look what they want, I'm just like, so are you working on yourself too then?
No, this is why I want that in the other person. I want the other person to be my goal weight. That's what it is. I don't want me to have to work on me. I just want the other person to be who I want to be, and that way I can be with them and I can be like, that's me. That's what I want. That's what. No, but some people do. Like this dude, besides him being big, he wasn't. There was and what is wrong? There's like light eyes, pretty smile. Like his claim to fame was he's never had cavities. Like so, that's literally what his claim to fame was. Like, oh gosh. I was at a low point in my life. Golly, like
the best quality about him.
We're eating breakfast, and he says, "Have you ever had cavities?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "I never had cavities." It's like, okay.
I would have been looking at his mouth. So are those dentures?
I was like, what are you doing? What do you want? Like, I don't get it. So I mean, light eyes, dimples, all that kind of stuff. Like, I was just like, oh, okay. He could be attractive if his attitude wasn't so staying. But Mike, to your point, it's not always like buck teeth ugly dudes. Like, there's some decent, but it's just like, what's your attitude? It's trash. Like,
that's it.
Your looks just go out the window. I don't care how good you look. Like, I'm not doing that. But I say all that to say is that I am not the best wing woman. I am glad
that you said that.
I am glad that my siblings are in their respective relationships, and I don't have to worry about that. So, and my friends are just like, yeah, we got this. I'm like, cool. I don't have to talk to anybody for anybody else. So,
I can't.
What is one thing that you realize about yourself?
I still don't.
We did all that talking to give you time. You've had 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Oh, attitude makes the world of difference. It can make you pretty ugly. Listen. Oh, it can't. I've met some decent looking guys, and like one dude, he was decent, but he kept like asking about me in a dress. Like, how come you don't wear dresses? How come you don't wear dresses? And immediately,
you got some weird, awkward days.
Listen, I was at a low point, okay? Like half the date was spent asking me how often I wear a dress. Yes. So no. His attitude was bad. He didn't treat the waitresses right. I didn't like that. Hey Lenora.
Hi Ricky.
Welcome. Yes, we are. I mean, just a little bit.
Better late than never.
It's a little bit, but you're earlier than what you were last time.
Which is good.
So you're getting better.
Yeah.
You're getting better. You're getting better at getting there. So, what is one thing you learned about yourself
as an adult?
I don't
have the patience as I thought I did.
Patience in
like driving. When I need to do when I need to do something and I'm waiting on somebody else, like I'm really like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna make it on time. Right. Yes. So as an adult, I've learned that one, I do not have to wait on anybody if I don't want to. And like I don't have to sit here and wait in the car for you. And I told you what time we leaving, and it's like 30 minutes later. Ooh.
You can start that car and just.
I know.
You can just go. You can go.
I know.
There's Uber. There's Lyft. There's so many other ways to get around that people don't have to wait on you anymore.
No. So
you don't have to wait on other people.
This was actually a recent situation. Before I came to Texas, we were supposed to go out to get our nails done, and I was the one who's going to be driving to go get our nails done. And I'm like, okay. I told her the time. Let's go. It was like 1:00 in the afternoon, and she's like, okay, I'll be ready. It's 1:15. Calling, no response. I'm like, okay. Well, I already scheduled for my appointment, so if you're gonna come, let's go. And so it was like 1:35-ish. Still didn't get no response. So I went. I left. I was like, nope, I'm getting it done. Have missing me time. I got a phone call. It was like 3-something talking about, I thought she was going to come knock on my door and come get me. I'm just like,
oh, no.
No. Absolutely not.
Bye, Rachel.
Bye. I'm just like, absolutely not. And I'm like, that's the thing. I had to really learn that just because you are like my friend and I want to do things together, I don't have to sit here and pretty much beg or put myself on the back end to make sure that we're still like on the same page and everything. I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't need friends. I mean, I do. I do. But
okay. Yeah. Rachel's
good.
At least she's got to go, guys. It's just T-Y. Yes. I already looked at that. I was like, Rachel says Ladora's getting better at being late.
I cannot.
We've learned that Leah is a meanie baby. Mike, sir, if you don't like a direct woman, just say that then. Just say that. It's easier. I'm not mean. I say what's on my heart. Sometimes I think it comes out as sarcastic.
Yeah, how you say it.
It can come out as sarcastic.
What do you think that's true?
But it's all in love.
Yeah.
But it is. That's what it is.
Question mark there.
Hey. Welcome back. Welcome back, Jocelyn.
Where'd she go?
She went away. She came back. So why do you feel like it was so important for you to always be the person keeping the friendship afloat?
Because I truly have not had any type of outing. And I'm talking about like years, aside from sisters, it's been years. And so this one moment, I was just like, you know what? It's not that, it's like I always tell myself it's not that big of a deal. But once I start seeing a pattern, I'm like, yeah, it is. Because then I feel like you're definitely taking advantage of my time. And on top of it, if I'm the one who's always providing the ride and the gas to get there.
We're not in high school anymore.
Yeah, I'm like, no, full-grown adult here.
No.
So
we have comments on Instagram.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Hi.
I can't.
Is it pronounced Admar19? I do apologize if I pronounce that incorrectly. But hey, hope you're doing good. Oh, we got two. Do we? I was just gonna wave still.
Okay. Yeah. If you're on Instagram, just come on over to YouTube because this is where the party is.
YouTube or Facebook?
I just think that what we learned today. Listen, don't worry about my voice. Okay. I had to get that together.
You did. I gotta replay when you got up and walked away.
No. Sometimes people need to be told about themselves. Like they never had a sassy black woman to tell them the real, or that loving mother figure to be like, or that aunt who's gonna be like, listen, I don't have to.
Why you gotta leave part of your chair?
I'm just saying, like some people need that. Like you said when you were 15, you needed to be shaken and be like, get yourself together.
Yeah.
Everybody needs that at some point in their life, especially people who think that it's okay to just treat people mean because they feel like they're entitled to whatever. And it's like, no, you don't get to just talk to people in your kind of way. You don't get to do those things. So, I mean, me personally, I think it's more important for me to not be stressed out and just tell you how I feel and move on. I'm not going to spare you or your feelings, especially if
Especially I think you said
especially if you feel that you want to do a pity date, if you want to take advantage of me and my car and my resources, if this is your third time that you haven't been able to pay rent, but you've been going out like every other weekend, I can't help you. Like I can't. Like we're adults now. Like you have to make better life choices.
So let me ask you this then: are you always the person to respond, or have you ever walked away?
To what?
Like how you say you're just very direct and you tell them like, hey, either we're gonna cut this off or give this a break. Do you ever just simply walk away? Like, do you have to have the last word?
Most of the time, yeah, when I was younger, absolutely. Having the last word, it burned a lot of people. Listen. Because I'll be so quick and people be like caught off guard that like in what I say. So yes. When I was younger, yes. Now that I'm a little bit older, sometimes, but I know when it's going bad and I'm like, look, this is not gonna work. Like either what one of us is gonna have to give. We both can't just stand on different sides of the fence and keep going back and forth with each other, being passive aggressive. And I don't do that. That like whole
going back and forth.
I don't have enough energy. Either say why you're upset or tell me what you think you want from me or whatever. And if I can't fulfill that, or if you can't do that for me, then listen, there's 8 billion other people in the world. Like go be with one of them. Like look at all those
people. You got so many options.
Like you don't have to entertain me. I don't have to be your entertainment. Don't call me because you're bored.
We're not.
Like go get your life together. No, I'm not. Am I a clown to entertain you? I don't sit here. My name isn't Bojangles. I don't get paid for this.
What are you?
Golly.
Oh, we got some comments on Instagram. Admar19 said, not too sure how long I got here, but you ladies seem like sweethearts. Oh, thank you.
Oh, I am. Thank you.
And RNJ Show, have a good day, y'all. Keep up the good work or good content. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.
Let's see. Mike says, direct and mean aren't the same thing. We know the difference, mean girl. Mr. Perkins, I need you to pull together because I'm not a mean person. We have known on this show that I'm not a mean person. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. I know that being assertive is not your strong suit. It's okay.
It's not his preference.
It's not his preference. It's okay. What is it? Ouch. The last word is the best word. That's why there's no rebuttal.
I don't know, when I saw ouch, I thought of
the great lady Phil. Oh my gosh. Oh, listen. First of all, yes, a little bit. Okay, a little bit.
I think you said that when you were younger, you said you used to get the last word.
Yes, and now that I'm a little bit older,
like a smidge, like a year or two older.
Like I'm just 6 months older. I don't have to get the last word. I'm good. I don't have to get the last word.
And if you don't, how do you respond if you don't get the last word?
I just don't talk.
That's still a response.
That's okay. I don't have to. But you said the last word,
right?
Because I'm just not going to.
Do you hold a grudge?
No. You have to. You have to mean enough to me for me to hold a grudge. And if you mean that much to me for me to hold a grudge, I'm just gonna tell you to your face like what it is. I'm not gonna sit here and just be like, you move. No, you move. No, you move. I'm not doing that. Is it? You sure? Listen, I feel like sometimes people don't know how to communicate what it is they're saying or what it is they're feeling in order to get the correct response, or they're trying to manipulate the situation to get a certain response out of somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And because they're trying to manipulate the situation to get the right response, they're not truly saying anything about the situation. Does that make sense?
They're talking around it?
Yeah. Okay. So what they'll do is hold on, wait a minute. I just realized today's Wednesday.
So technically speaking, you're early.
That's what I said. Like you're earlier than you were last week. Yeah. Yes, today is Wednesday. KK has a different work schedule, so we had to kind of work around it. Yes, yeah. And because we have the family call on Friday, we couldn't record Friday, so we record today, or went live today.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Why should you put it away?
I read that in her voice.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
I feel like, Lenora, you've been gone too long. I'm starting to forget what you sound like in person. I know what you sound like on the phone, but in person,
I'm Miss Ricky.
I feel like you should come to North Carolina.
I concur.
I feel like you should come.
It should just happen.
Yeah. The boys will make up the Papa song for you and everything.
They'll probably begin it.
It'd be great. I feel like you should come. But I feel like when people don't really know how to communicate what it is they're saying for sake of being hurt or for sake of being neglected or dismissed or whatever, whatever negative reaction, they want to try to avoid that. And so because they want to try to avoid that, they'll try to manipulate the situation to make it different than what it, so they'll say, so I'm trying to think of a good situation of when this will happen. So it's like, so instead of arguing about what I'm actually mad about, which is like, say you didn't wash the dishes for like the last 2 days, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm mad because you didn't put the groceries away right. Like I start getting mad at you because,
so you're like nitpicking.
Yeah. It's like, oh, how can you see the floor? Oh, the groceries. Oh, this. It is just because you were slacking on dishes or whatever. So I'm not telling you directly what it is, but I'm trying to manipulate you into like doing what it is I want to do, but not truly saying, well, because you didn't put away the dishes, I feel like you don't value my time because now I have to wash the dishes and now I have to be the one to do this. And because I don't feel like you respect me, I have to now show that you have to respect me and you have to listen to me.
Well, then.
Some people don't know how to say those things.
Yeah.
So they just end up doing negative things in the relationship. And it's like, you don't have to be that way. So I don't hold a grudge. I don't tell people that, I don't tell people what they need to do, but I'll tell them, hey, what you're doing doesn't work with me. We can't go out here thinking that everything's good and you're treating me like this.
Yeah. So
treat me with respect or don't be around me. It's easy. Like you don't have to be around me. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be around me. Like I promise you.
Who hurt you?
I'm telling you. Like I'm telling people. Like people are just like, oh, you're too this. You're not enough that. You don't have to be around me.
I feel like earlier how you said you're a people person.
Yes. I'm trying to make it happen.
Isn't summer almost up?
Summer hasn't started yet. It's only June 16th. Summer hasn't started yet. It's like June 21st is when summer starts.
Oh, I always thought summer starts like end of May, mid-May.
No, it just gets hot.
I feel like summer, when it starts getting hot, that's summer to me. Why are you
Janae, I know you're thinking it, Janae. Janae, I know you're thinking it.
You're not thinking Sinclair.
How do you know what we're thinking? You don't know what we're thinking.
Janae, I need another show because I don't know what it is, but Sinclair is just so clueless that I can't agree to Sinclair.
You are Sinclair.
No, I can't agree to that.
You are Sinclair.
The nerve.
You are Sinclair.
I can't agree to Sinclair.
Leah K is like the women's version of Mike and Vince. No, Mike and Vince is the men's version of what we've created here. So thank you for calling. Appreciate you.
Really
appreciate you. But yes, Sinclair. He was thinking it.
No.
Janae's thinking it.
Absolutely not.
We're on the same page.
No, it's not. It's not there. It's not. The dots. They're not connected.
And that's why you're Sinclair.
You know what? I need something to throw at you. That is so funny.
It's okay.
It's not okay.
Listen, I feel like
you don't have to turn your chair. You don't. Face forward how you were. Let our knees touch. Face forward how you were. I'm not Sinclair. Like, no.
No, you're Kayla.
But you said our character, what?
But your character would be Sinclair.
Why?
Who else would you be in Living Single?
I feel like I'm here. Sinclair is
not. Why do you only see you watched too much My Wife and Kids and looked at Junior and thought Junior was Sinclair?
No.
Okay. So
in all honesty, and I've never thought I would say this, I would. I probably would have watched Living Single had I known. Living Single was out before I watched My Wife and Kids. I know My Wife and Kids first before I knew of Living Single.
Oh, okay. So what's because the way you said it.
I know of My Wife and Kids first, but you
heard of My Wife and Kids before you heard of Living Single.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm saying
I don't know what household she grew up in. We watched Living Single in our household. I don't know where she was. You were with the horses.
The horses?
Yes.
What horses?
I remember when I had to pick you up.
That was high school.
Yes.
I already knew that. I'm saying like in middle school for me. No, Living Single was out.
Living School. It's okay, Sinclair. Why don't you tell the people where they can find you?
Oh, on Instagram, The Buyer's Journey.
You said it just like that. That was absolutely a dad move right there.
And you know what's funny? All this hurts right here. Oh gosh. You know we used to the too fast. Your core muscles were intact. And so you get what?
Oh, y'all pray for me. I don't know.
You can follow me or find me on The Buyer's Journey. That's The Buyer's Journey. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is the Buyer's Journey. I can't do this. The Buyer's Journey. That's the BYERS Journey on Instagram. Basically, my oldest son Daniel, who is autistic and nonverbal, just posted about his day-to-day life, his journey and everything. He's starting to babble, his communications look, and just how he interacts with the world and also his family. So yeah, if you want to follow, I'm on Instagram right there.
I'm proud of you. You got through it. Oh, you got through it. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another recap. Make sure to follow us on Take a Space Pod.
We're not putting that up. Good night. Thank you so much, everybody. We are not putting that up.
You don't have a touch.
Thank you. Thank you to Mike. Thank you to take that off. Thank you, Lenore. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Jedi. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Rachel. Was it Phillips?
Yeah.
Yes, Phillips. Thank you also to Drake, Jocelyn, Auntie Lynetta.
Oh, Lord.
Did I miss anybody? Don't think I did. Jedi, so wrong for that last comment. Didn't have to be on there. Chaotic Neutral. Thank you as well for showing up and supporting us on the live here.
Thank you to all the people on IG. I appreciate y'all for being on. Tip your waitress on the way out. Appreciate y'all. We'll be back next week. Keep a lookout on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I do sometimes. But keep a lookout. Next week, we're going to have a little bit of a different schedule for release dates and lives. I am hosting a professional communication boot camp. So go to championsofdiscourse.com/bootcamp. championsofdiscourse.com/bootcamp. Tell a friend, especially with us going back to work. We're going to need those conflict mediation skills, advocacy skills, and learning how to speak in our offices to our higher ups. So, but thank y'all so much for being on. Is that it? Oh, Black Horror Humor. Yeah, I was trying to remember who else was to shout out. Black Horror Humor. Make sure that you follow Black Horror Humor on Instagram at Black Horror Humor and on Twitter at BHH Podcast. We've released so far 13 episodes. Just watching horror films. Myself, Drake from Everything Culture, and Baylor, BTG, Baylor the Great, Baylorism, Baylor the Great for President, Open Run with Baylor the Great. And we just watch horror films. Yeah, he has a lot.
Okay.
We just watch horror films and review them. So yeah, check us out. Thank y'all so much for being on. We appreciate the laughs, the love, the support. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
Bye.